As I was lying in bed this morning reading an article about gay professional athletes in the Washington Blade and seeing a couple of the things that I said to the reporter of that story, I had a pit in my stomach. And this was before I saw anyone's tweets about it or before anyone reached out to talk to me about what I had said. I had a pit in my stomach because what I said just does not accurately reflects how I feel about gay professional athletes, what I think intellectually about their struggle. So I just want to try to not defend myself, but explain where I am on the issue. And to be clear, I don't think that what I said is really defensible. Like, to reduce gay professional athletes to the word coward or even to the idea of coward is just not accurate. There are athletes that I have suggested stay in the closet. I think about Wade Davis and where he was 12, 15 years ago, struggling to make it in the NFL. The idea that he was a coward for not coming out in the early 2000s as he was just trying to make a roster isn't just absurd, it's wrong. The best explanation I can offer is that, again, if you know me, you know sometimes I speak in gross, insensitive hyperbole, every once in a while. So that was the case here. I took concepts to an absurd degree and said things that just don't, again, reflect the important nuances of the struggles and the lives of gay professional athletes. I think another part of where it came from is a frustration. I am frustrated that there are not more gay professional athletes, that in the last 2.5 years, not a single current or former athlete has come out at any of the men's big 5 sports. Lots of women have come out, but the men haven't. And I've just been growingly just frustrated with that. I look at the efforts of a lot of different people to change policy, to do trainings, to talk about this issue, to show how accepted gay athletes are in our culture, and to have none in professional sports, men's pro sports, come out. It's frustrating. But that does not excuse me reducing them to the word coward or the concept of cowardice. That anyone who doesn't come out as a coward is just, it's wrong. I don't think it. And again, if I did think it, I would say that. I'm pretty okay with backing up the things that I actually think, but I don't think that word. I think there's fear involved. Absolutely there is. There's fear involved with any person who hasn't come out. There's fear involved with people who have come out. It could be fear of God, it could be fear of family, it could be fear of fans or endorsement deals or teammates. And so I understand that everybody has their own journey. But just because someone is afraid to come out, that doesn't mean they are cowards. It can mean many, many, many different things. And for me to reduce the life story of all these people to that concept, it's just wrong, and again, doesn't reflect what I think. One other thing that I said in that article was that any pro athlete who doesn't come out shows a disdain for the mental health of children. Again, absurd hyperbole. What I would say is that those athletes don't prioritize helping LGBT kids. It's not their number one priority. I think that's true. But that they show a disdain for it takes that idea and turns it into something that's just absurd and hyperbolic and untrue. And again, doesn't reflect what I think. I think a lot of those athletes would love to help kids, but just can't figure out quite how to do it. So to all the athletes who are struggling with being gay, I am sorry. I do not think that just because you haven't told the world that you're gay, that you're a coward. I think there are lots of different things going on in your life that I don't necessarily understand. To anybody else who saw my words and felt bad about them, I felt bad about them. And I feel terrible that I said them. I will not say that again. Again, they don't reflect how I think about LGBT athletes. So, and if you want to engage me on social media, Twitter, Facebook, wherever, I'm happy to engage and talk more about this issue. I love talking about this issue. I love LGBT athletes, and I just feel terrible that I said a couple things that could make them feel really, really bad about themselves. So again, I am sorry, and feel free to engage.